This is Ryan Elliott for Boxing Social in association with Betfred. I'm in the snowy Newcastle, delighted to be joined by the Benwell Bomber, although he's now going by the name Benwell Boxer. Joe, I've just had the press conference, April 4th, another big show in Newcastle. Another good opportunity for you to impress before on the big stage.
Yeah, it is, yeah. It's going to be my third Sky show. Can't wait to get started. Northeast Boxing's booming at the minute. We've got at the press conference I was saying, Lewis Ritson, Tommy Watt, Vanna Marshall. By the back end of the year, there's 3 world champions right there, like the start of next year even. But Northeast Boxing itself is booming. We've got loads of prospects coming through. The atmosphere at the Metro Radio, it's called Utah, but I'll always know it is the Metro Radio. The atmosphere there is absolutely electric. We've got people coming from all over the UK, just to Newcastle as boxing fans, because the atmosphere is that good. I'm just buzzing to be part of it.
Did it give you a taste for it last time? Obviously, you mentioned this is your third Sky Bill now, but the atmosphere particularly last time in the fight you had with Justice Addy, and then we saw the Sky Sports interview after where, you know, the crowd were right behind you, hundreds of people screaming your name. Did that just give you that little bit more motivation going and getting involved in another show like this?
Yeah, it does. Like in hard fights, if you supporting crowd can't pull you through, nothing will. Like in a hard fight, and all in years, there's only one Joe Rose or two Black Maid Army. If that can't get you up from your stool with a bit of fire in your belly, nothing will. So there's no other place I'd wanna fight other than St James's than the arena in Newcastle, where it's going to be 9,000 people. If my hometown, my people, shouting for all the North East lads, it's going to be absolutely electric. Can't wait.
Now, a word you mentioned today in the press conference and when you were speaking to the media was maturity. You and I spoke about, after that Justice Addy fight, a private chat you sort of had with Eddie Hearn, how he was sort of talking you away from the cameras and giving you advice. Yep. And you've said it yourself this year, you're dropping down in weight, you're looking to take things a bit more serious. How are you feeling with all these changes you've been making, and do you feel we're going to see a more mature fighter this year?
Don't get us wrong, I'll always be the Benwell Bomber. That's always going to be me. But my mindset when I first turned pro, I'll fight anybody, steamroll them, this is boom. Like, that's just my young, stupid mentality, right? And now I'm up in the rounds, I'm fighting better opponents, I'm getting the round sparring, I'm learning. I know boxing's a business, for number one. And number two, in the ring, you can't knock everyone out, because if you do, basically you just can't do it. And people keep saying, oh, Joe can't box, he can't box. If people think I can't box, right, more fool them. I come from a very, very, very renowned club of Burtley Boxing, right? And the lads there, I've sparred with, like the Pat McCormick, Luke McCormick, Callum French, Thomas Hutchinson, Service Patterson, like literally numerous rounds. And the talent in that club, right, is the best sparring I've had all over the world. I've sparred Devin Haney, yes, but no, the sparring in Burtley I had there, that was second to none harder sparring than anywhere I've ever sparred. And it's kill or be killed in sparring. Them names I mentioned there are still close friends of us now, and not close friends of us back then. But if them hurt you and spawn, the finisher, it's ruthless. And that spawn, that background has made us tick tough into the person I am today. And I can box very, very well. All my good wins in amateurs came from me boxing. And but if I go in the ring with somebody and they're hitting us flush with shots and I'm just laughing at them, and like I don't feel threatened in any way. I've got an engine like a steam truck. I just keep on going and going. Like literally at them 4 rounds against Justice Addy, people saying, "Oh, that pace." I just got started after 4 rounds. I was fresh. So I think if I mix that with me getting to the right weight, me dying, up and around slowly, keep me engine there, keep learning, I'm gonna be a handful at 135. I tell you, I'm gonna be a handful.
You're talking about Bertley there, and going back to, you said it yourself, almost like a doghouse mentality in there, and the talent that's came from that gym as well. Just to touch on that, I was in Sheffield last week for the Olympic squad announcement, the Team GB team going to the qualifiers. Two of your old friends, sparring foes as well, Luke McCormack, Pat McCormack, two great North East fighters on the up, both had great amateur success, both looking now at Olympic medals potentially. How excited should we be about these two young guys? You spent time in the ring with them, you know them very well, tell me about them.
Well, I've already told my manager, when them turn pro, keep me well away from them. Yeah, the two of the most mentalist kids I've ever came across in my life. No, like, you always get a set of twins. One's always a bit quiet. Like, you get one stone raj one, and you get one quiet one. Both of them are stone raj, but Pat's the more quiet one. But Luke, he's mint. He's absolutely stone raj. He is. I think them personalities are needed in boxing at the minute. There's too many people go to the press conference, and I could tell you what I'm going to say before they even say it. Camps went well. I'm feeling good. Coming again there to do the business. Know what I mean? Like, it is an entertainment sport at the end of the day. They both got really exciting styles. They can punch, they can box, they can talk the talk. Like I say, the local lads and all that. And when them turn professional after the Olympics, that's just going to be another amazing act in the North East. And I think the North East boxing is the best it's ever been, and it's only going to go one way, and that's like up. So can't wait.
With you, last time we spoke, you were talking to me about the fact you were sort of transitioning down to 140. I think your next fight's 142 at the arena in a couple of weeks. Are you feeling better, taking your nutrition seriously and sort of getting your weight down as well?
I've always dieted to like eat well, but I've literally I fought 150, 1453, my last fight at the arena was 148, and I was eating like a nanos the day before. Like, I was just comfortable waking up, having breakfast, and then going waiting. And I think a good big kid always beats a good small kid. And with these day before weigh-ins, you can go that bit extra. I was down in Sheffield last week, and I seen Kelley, and I got a picture of him. And when I got a photograph, he went, yeah, sound. And I touched him, and he felt like a skeleton. Know what I mean? He felt like an absolute skeleton. That's tickets there, you know. It's alright one. But the next day, he came up and he was about 2 stone heavier. So I think if I can get that like day before weighing knocked, I'll be a proper handful at 135.
Just to pick that back up, Joe Laws, always people at the door, plenty of tickets flying, I can see. Obviously, you're fighting in 2 weeks on that MTK bill before this Matchroom show in Newcastle a few weeks later. You've been in this situation before where you got one fight lined up and then a big opening comes up on a show like this. Is it weird sort of going into a fight knowing that there's another one on a big stage lined up a few weeks later? What's that like?
Yeah, it is, but I think if you start to go down that route, then it'll affect your performance, know what I mean? Like, what happens if I go to the shop now and get hit by a bus? You know what I mean? So I think this is where the maturity comes in as well. And all the injuries I've had in boxing have not been in fights. They've always been in training. When it comes to fight day, your performance should just be what I've been doing in the gym. And I've been training very hard with Nick, my coach. Big shout out goes to him. And I'm ready for a mature performance. And I'm going to display what I've been working on and show you that when given the chance, like next year, whenever, I'm going to step up and I'm going to perform. In
terms of names, this Devin Haney thing was brought up by Eddie again today at the press conference. That's just spiralled out of nowhere since you and I sort of sat here all that time ago, and it just seems to have kept gathering momentum. You've said to him, bring him down Eagles Arena, I'll see him next week. Something along those lines. Realistically, though, you are moving down in weight gradually, still on your own journey. Are you just focusing on being the best you for the sort of coming months?
Listen, like, this isn't a stunt. I will smash Devin Haney all over. Like, people are saying, oh yeah, he's your level, you're this level. I'm like, aye, fair enough, yes, like, I agree on paper, aye, but boxing fights aren't won or lost on paper. You know what I mean? Like, I could name so many fights in the, like, in the past, where the underdogs came up and won, if we compare credentials back in Las Vegas, he was miles ahead of us. His amateur pedigree versus mine, his versus mine. I went there and I just whacked him all over. It's boxing, like, we've got two hands, and he's a person in front of you. And when I fight him over 12 rounds, you can have the first 5. Yeah, Devin, have the first 5. But in the next 7 rounds, when I'm still there with a tight guard, walking him down, hitting him with 8-ounce gloves on, he isn't going to like it. He's going to stand there and try and look good. You can block 1 shot, you can block 2 shots. You can't block 18 shots. I can't reiterate how much, like, passion, like, I will beat Devin Haney, hands down, 1,000,000%. People say, oh, his ego is this. Well, it's not ego. I know what I did with him in Sparring when I was hungover, and I felt what he's got. You just know, people who haven't boxed before don't know, like, as soon as you go in a fight, the first 20 seconds of that fight, right, you know yourself whether it's going to be a hard fight, an easy fight, you've got him, you haven't got him. You just know that's ring savvy. That's what you pick up with years in boxing. If you spar someone, the first 30 seconds of the spar, you know for a fine fact what the kid brings. Have you got him? Have you not got him? Is he good? You just know what I mean? And I know I've got the beating of him. Simple as that.
Just to get your thoughts on a couple of fights sort of away from yourself.
Yep.
Top of that bill, April 4th, obviously Lewis Ritson is back against Miguel Vazquez, former long-reigning lightweight champion. He's fought a few Brits in his time as well. Hard to look good against. What do you make of that fight?
I didn't know who he was fighting at first, but then when I checked him on BoxRec, I seen him fight O'Hara Davies, down your court, I think it was. And for me, he beat Davies. And Davies is renowned to be a knockout artist. So, he's obviously got a chin, and he's not easily stopped, and he's there. So I think for Ritson, I think if he can beat him and put a showing against him, that just shows that he's up there with the world level opposition, know what I mean? So I think that's going to be a cracking fight. And who else did you ask again? I forgot. Oh, that's it.
We will come on to another fight, though, another sort of big fight for the Northeast, even though it's not taking place here. Josh Kelley, David Avenesian, it was meant to happen some time ago. Yep. Josh Kelley fell ill, it didn't take place. That fight just looks better and better as time's gone on. Obviously, Avenesian's been on this great run since that fight was supposed to take place. Big ask for Josh. Do you think it's the perfect fight to show everybody sort of what he's got and what he's made of?
I was in the mirror sitting down when you got waiting for that fight, and after the fight, I says to me, pal, I says, yeah, he's gone him. You see his cheekbones, you look white, Josh Kelley. And the next day, pull out a flu. I was like, yeah, I've told you all. Because backstage, not backstage, behind when the scales were, he was sitting down, he was cheekbones like that. He just looked proper gone. But that Avenesian, what a fighter. He's strong. He's got that Eastern European, slow, methodical, strong style about him, hasn't he? But I think Josh Kelley's style's made for him. I think if he comes fit, touch wood, fit and healthy, I think he can dance rings around him. But I just hope he doesn't try and stand and trade with him, because people are saying, oh, like Josh Kelley, he's a pretty boy, he's this. Just stick the way good at Josh, punch and make people miss, know what I mean? And if he does that, I think he wins quite comfortable on points. But I think too many big boxers know. It sounds mad, but no. If you get a good-looking boxer, and he does a bit of modelling on the side, this, that, or whatever, and you get people who've never boxed before in their life say, "Hey, he's just a pretty boy. Hey, he's just a pretty boy." I think when they go in the fight, they lose the ego and they think to themselves, "I'll show you who's a pretty boy," and they start and have a war where that isn't them. Josh Kelley is the top. He's a world level boxer. I think if he goes in there and does what he's good at, which is hit and not get hit, I think he'll win quite comfortable on points. But David Avenesian, whatever you call him, but his second name, is not the type of person who you want to be standing and trading with, because he is strong, he can bang, know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I think that's going one way, and that's Josh Kelley, points win.
All right, Joe, thank you for your time, as always. I
Appreciate it.
always leave the final word to you. You've always got some words of wisdom for us. For everyone coming to your fight in February, then everyone coming to the arena to support you as well. Final word to you.
Just want to say a big massive thank you to all my sponsors, because without them this wouldn't be possible. And just to anybody who wants tickets, give a message on social media. I've been back from the press conference a couple hours and my door hasn't stopped. My phone numbers on social media daily. Just give us a ring, give us a text, come meet for tickets, and right, bit crack. But I appreciate everybody, all the messages, and BAM Squad.